Well guys, it looks like we're on the fire is not allowed to sleep portion of the Transformers One hype cycle. Cause I was working on a video about Ape-Link, the new reveal that we got, don't worry, he's getting his own separate video. And then we got this just dropping out of nowhere. So we have some new Transformers One toys, we have our first look at Airachnid, and that's how she's called. A lot of people were saying that's not Airachnid, that's Black Airachnid. Yeah, no, this is Airachnid. The toy labels her as Airachnid. Here we have Airachnid, and we have her vehicle mode reveal. Now she transforms into a spider, which it's appropriate enough, but at the same time it's a little weird. Well, this is not exactly an animal. This looks more like an item, you know, like a tank in a weird type of way, you know, like a type of drone. So it's not exactly bestial in nature, so therefore she doesn't count as a maximal or Predacon. So at least, you know, we're keeping in with that. We also have our first look at like her robot mode, a bit of a closer look at her, and we can clearly see that she has like a little red coloration on her shoulder. She has blue eyes, which is interesting, but she also has older eyes. If you take a closer look to the sides of her, you can see that she has smaller eyes like an Airachnid. That's actually kind of cool. I actually don't like that detail. And now since we have a closer look at her head and stuff, we can finally put our rest of the debate and say that this one right here is Airachnid. Same head shape, same colors. Yeah, it's Airachnid. For those of you guys who were saying that's not Airachnid, in your face! Cue the music! I'm sorry guys, but like, people have been really bothering me about that. We're like, ooh, fire, that's not Airachnid. How do you think that's Airachnid? That's a little bit looks like Airachnid. So yeah, I've been holding that in. Now, that's not the last bit of news, because we also have a few more things I want to talk about. So next up is Sentinel Prime. Again, very interesting. We have his, you know, vehicle mode and stuff like that. So it looks like in the movie, Sentinel Prime will in fact transform into a jet. This also pretty much kills another theory that people were having. Now, in my video a while back talking about all the characters confirmed, leaked, rumor, and stuff like that that will appear in Transformers 1, which you should totally check out, by the way, because it's a really cool and sex video, I made the comment that I thought this right here could be Smokescreen. Now, people said that this was very clearly Sentinel Prime, but you know what? Sentinel Prime transforms into a jet, and this is not a jet, so there, in your face, cue the music again! Also, interestingly enough, Sentinel Prime has a battle mask this time around. Unlike Optimus Prime and B-127, he's gonna equip a battle mask to make him look more threatening. He even has a sword, which, I mean,
that's cool.
Our next little reveal will be Elita 1. Now, Elita 1 here, I think she looks a little redder than she does in the movie. It could probably just be me. This is part of like a new toy line called Transformers One Robot Battlers reveal. It looks like they're like kind of one-step changes, they transform and stuff, but we don't know what they do just yet. Next up, we got Bumblebee here, and Bumblebee again looks very in line with the movie. Looks pretty good here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of TF1 Bumblebee. I think it looks okay, you know, I like it, it's okay, but I'm not like a crazy over it. Here he looks fine, I kind of wish he had his battle mask, but hey, it is what it is. Though there is something I want to point out here, and that's the weapons they're using. Both Elita 1 and Bumblebee have this energon-like sword thingy. It almost looks like it's made out of energy. But when you look at Sentinel Prime, who we know is going to be on the side of the villains in this movie, he has this sword that is covered by energon on the very top. Now this could be a minor thing, or this could also tie into my theory that Elita 1, B-127, Megatron, and Optimus are going to gain some kind of powers from also getting the T-Cogs. They just don't get the ability to transform, but they get a bit extra. Be it knife hands, or the ability to spawn in weapons, or maybe something else. And this seems to be in line with that. A lot of people were saying that maybe I was looking too much into Elita 1 saying you gave us these powers for a reason. But if my theory is correct, and Transformers can in fact transform, it's just like a small portion of the population can actually transform by the start of the movie, then transforming is not something like you would consider a power. It's something that's kind of in a way almost biological, just some people don't have the ability to do it. So by indicating the word power, it means something that is outside the scope of what regular Transformers can do. So maybe, just maybe, these blades are part of the power, and that's why Sentinel Prime's blade looks different. Am I reading too much into things? Maybe, but sometimes the craziest theories ends up being the correct ones. We also have this Robot Battlers pack depicting Optimus and Megatron. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. Well, not just for the gimmick. I mean, the gimmick looks kind of cool, something like that. But look at Optimus and look at Megatron. Now, Optimus has the same, like, flaming Energon-like sword that the other characters do. And apparently so does Megatron. Now, the characters are actually going to have swords and weapons in the movie, because apparently we got this new toy reveal that pretty much confirmed that Optimus will gain a sword in this movie. You know, it would have been cool if they made it look like the Solar Judgment from Age of Extinction. That would have been a nice callback, but it's okay, it's whatever. If you take a close look at Megatron here, you can see that he has a scratch over his Decepticon insignia. Now that is very interesting, in all honesty. There's a lot of ways in which you could interpret this. You could like interpret this as Megatron maybe being an outcast, maybe, you know, renouncing the Decepticons. That's why he scratches his insignia. I don't know how they do in Naruto when they, you know, renounce allegiance to any specific village. It also does remind me of Lockdown. I think Lockdown himself also had a Decepticon insignia that was scratched over, signifying his non-allegiance. But I think that's one of those things we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. We also have our first look at the cog changers in Transformers 1. And apparently these are kind of like the one-step changers, so not much there. But what's interesting is that we have our first look at movie Wheeljack. And yes! Finally! No more Q! No more Pablo! We won, guys! Wheeljack is perfect! He is great! Again! I'm sorry I'm getting so worked up over this, but seriously, I was so scared they will Pavlovify him. But now to cover him up, he looks great. We have a better look at his vehicle mode. It is a bit reminiscent to his movie vehicle mode. Again, it's not one-to-one, but it does look pretty similar to it. And also, I just love this comment on Twitter. Holy crap, the Jack is back! I agree, my brother. Keep on winning. And here we have him right next to Bumblebee and Airachnid. Airachnid here looks pretty cool. I kind of wish she had a bit more purple on her. I'm not a fan of the whole pure black design she has going on, but it's okay. Wheeljack here looks pretty good in general though, so I can't even hate on that. And finally, the newest reveal for Transformers 1 is the One Power Flip Orion Pack / Optimus Prime. They apparently released this with a little like video tutorial of it, showcasing it. It's honestly kind of cool, and while it is a gimmick toy and it's something I wouldn't buy, I can totally see kids enjoying this type of thing. Apparently it's both Orion Packs and Optimus Prime in one. He comes with a sword that also looks very similar to the one Sentinel Prime was holding earlier, and the one that he holds in his pack with Megatron. He can even transform even further into some kind of super mode. Now look, seeing a super mode Optimus Prime in a Transformers movie will be so cool, because if you grew up with the Unicron trilogy, that's something that fans have been actually begging on Lorenzo, make it happen. And that would be like the coolest thing ever. But this is probably just a gimmick. It's probably not gonna be in the movie. Kind of like how Beast Bumblebee and Beast Prime were not in Rise of the Beast. Now, something else I want to mention is that he actually comes with some voice lines, and I think these are voiced by Chris Hemsworth or someone else. It doesn't quite sound like Peter Cullen, but it kind of gets close, so I can't even be mad at it. And to end it all, we also have a new poster for Transformers 1. I'll be honest, a lot of the posters in Transformers 1 have been pretty hit and miss so far. Like, I don't like a lot of them, but I do like some of them. This is the one that I'm definitely the most, you know, it's definitely my favorite one so far. I think this one looks cool. It's simple, but it's cool. The characters don't look very weird here. I mean, I'm still not a big fan of Optimus Prime's face and Bumblebee's. But other than that, this looks pretty cool. Not much complaining here. Cybertron looks vibrant. Apparently, there's an ad in the poster that it's written in Cybertronium, which you can decipher, and it translates to Pets Energy Plug Ports. So it looks like pets exist on Cybertron and you can plug them and charge them, which...
That's cool.
Not exactly sure how I feel about that, but alright. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. We have new character reveals for Wheeljack, Airachnid, a few new looks of some of the characters, a few confirmations, a few deconfirmations, and stuff like that. So you know what, it's all looking pretty good. I don't have any complaints with this. I think both Airachnid and Wheeljack look kinda cool. I do have some minor nitpicks, but then again, we haven't seen their full designs yet, so I don't want to judge too harshly. Again, I want to give a quick shout out to TF Hype Guy for again notifying me about this on my Discord server. If it wasn't for him, I would have totally missed this. So if you guys want to stay up to date with more Transformers news, I recommend following the Discord channel. Link to it will be in the description down below and in the comments down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoy. We recently got some new Reactivate news. Yes, I know it's been forever. I recently did a video on the latest batch of Reactivate news because oh my god, we got quite a bit to talk about with that one. Link to it is also going to be in the description down below, or probably going to put an annotation right around now for you guys to check out. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How do you feel about Wheeljack and Airachnid's design? Are you happy that Sentinel Prime transforms into a jet? Which I guess it's kind of in line with the AW comics, because I'm pretty sure he transformed into a jet there. There's also means there's a chance that my boy Smokescreen is in fact in the movie. And it's nice to finally get Transformers One marketing of any type, because oh my god, after a whole year literally starving to death, us getting toys, honestly, it's a godsend. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with all things considered. But now if you could only get rid of Lorenzo, so Hasbro, then we're talking business. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the annoying YouTubers that the algorithm likes so much. And I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe, guys. Anyways, guys, before we go, shout out to our super incredible Patreons and channel members: Scout, James Newbold, Crawley666, TF Cypher, Legend of Soup, King Sparta, Crazy T-Rex, Orion64 Studios, Winso, Inferno65, Super Sailors Homer Hedgehogs, Moriarty, Ray Dude, Toby David Dale Smith, Xavier the God, Stitch Productions, Drakey Horror 45, Scrub Lordo, and Predaking Hunter Plays. And also our channel members: Scrub Lordo, Optination Reviews, TF Cypher, Laser Sin, The Crazy T-Rex, and Lord Skywarp. And Surprise Cheetor. Thank you guys for your support, it's much appreciated. If you become a channel member or a patron, you get access to exclusive videos I haven't released yet. You get to collab with me in some of my videos if you so choose to, and access to channel exclusive emojis and a bunch of other stuff. You also get a shout out to your channel in the description down below, so be sure to check out those guys, as a lot of them are up and coming YouTubers who need all the help they can get. But keep in mind this is entirely optional, because freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you guys for your support, it's much appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.